We all did. That was in crisis. The worst attack on our democracy since the Civil War.
More about this, and welcome in Turning Point USA contributor, lawyer, and Republican strategist Erin Elmore. That with some of these other folks who have burned down cities, been looted businesses, attacked federal buildings. Joe Biden doesn't want to talk about that at all.
No, and it doesn't suit the narrative. And if you remember, our vice president advocated for getting people out of jail who were looting and rioting. So the disparate treatment between Democrats and Republicans is really jarring and really alarming and should scare every American citizen. Moreover, I would like to say that my husband is a 9/11 survivor. Okay, to just dismiss that, I had to explain to my son just yesterday what 9/11 was and how the buildings went down, and it broke my heart to relive that once again. How can Joe Biden just completely ignore, erase, and dismiss that? I'll tell you exactly why. Because it doesn't suit the narrative. And we are going to have a real problem here in America if we don't have people in the mainstream media who are going to stand up for truth and say this is what actually happened. And no, what happened on January 6th isn't the worst thing that's happened to us since the Civil War. That is just not true or grounded in reality. What about all of the veterans around Pearl Harbor? Honestly, we deserve better as a nation. Our children deserve a better history lesson. And enough is enough. We need to stop the political narrative and really live in a world of truth.
Yeah, Morgan, what do you think?
History, and they are spreading that misinformation through the media, and they're going to start doing it to our children. So not only with the 1619 Project, not only with critical race theory, but this is a true distortion of America's history, and it's disgusting. Like Erin said, our children deserve a better history lesson, and it's very concerning moving forward. If we can look at this checklist being completed by the left in America today and not be incredibly concerned, then we've got a whole world of hurt coming for us.
No, it's so true, Morgan. You say that, and when you read the checklist, I mean, it's pretty sobering because, there's a certain part of me that wants to say, no, this isn't possible. It would never happen here. The American public are too smart. They wouldn't fall for it. But it's happening right before our very eyes with the media, with schools, everywhere, just as you indicated. Erin, I know you're seeing this too.
I am, and I'm seeing it trickle down to kids as young as kindergarten age, and I really encourage all parents to fight back. But the problem that we do have here in America is that so many parents are afraid of losing their jobs or being doxxed or being called racist. And as Morgan indicated, that is part of this. It's this divisiveness, trying to separate us based upon how we feel ideologically and shaming people who are on the right and fighting for freedom. And honestly, it scares me every day. I'm so blessed to live in the free, great state of Florida. But honestly, when you even talk to your friends in the Northeast in New York, you see this sort of different mentality because now it's been over 12 months that they have just been beaten down, washed. And it's almost like someone says, oh, well, at least I got my bread ration today. When they say, well, at least now restaurants are at 25% capacity. That at least mentality is how socialism starts.
We're there. I mean, we're right at that point now, and unless people start to wake up, this trend is going to continue. I want to talk about Mike Pence as well, as we also talk about this Capitol discussion. He gave his first speech last night since leaving office. At one point, he said, I got to tell you, it was 4 years of consequence, 4 years of results, and 4 years of promises kept. He praised President Trump as well. Trump was asked about potential running mates for 2024. The first name that came up was Ron DeSantis, not Mike Pence. What do you make of that?
I mean, no one loves Governor DeSantis more than me, or maybe everyone in the state of Florida, because he really is a freedom fighter. But as per the Constitution, that little document that basically only Republicans believe in, because they are both Florida residents, they can't be on the same ticket.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I
there's
say
that.
Let's scrap the whole thing. Let's let President Trump live his best life at Mar-a-Lago and get applause every time he walks in and walks out. Let's make it Tim Scott from South Carolina. Tim Scott and Governor DeSantis.
Okay. That's a big difference, Rick Scott versus Tim Scott.
I know. I like Rick Scott, too. That's okay. Tim Scott. But I'm going to go Tim Scott and Governor DeSantis and let Trump just relax and play golf at Mar-a-Lago.
I do like the presidential, from the office of the former president. I like those releases, those statements. Very elegant, Morgan, right? Don't you think?
Definitely. I mean, I'll be honest, I missed Trump's tweets because I was just at a dinner last night for Hayes County GOP in Texas. And I will say, I'm from New York, where when we have a county GOP event, maybe 100 people show up. There was almost 700 people in this county Republican Party event last night with Kellyanne Conway. And she reminded the entire room of President Trump's tweets really just being a way for him to communicate with the average American. The plumber
Let's bring in our meme team this week. Stacey Washington, host of Stacey on the Right on Sirius XM. She's also the co-chair of Project 21. Also back with us, Erin Elmore, Turning Point USA contributor, lawyer, and Republican strategist. And our meme teamer in the rotating chair this week, former our deputy press secretary for the White House, Hogan Gidley. Hogan, great to have you with us.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it.
And I love the theme of your meme, which we'll get to in a second, because it's very appropriate for what we're seeing right now with the power grab in Washington. All right, but Stacey, let's start with your meme, which of course makes fun of the CDC's new outdoor mask policy. And we have this kid. I don't know who this kid is or where this comes from, but everybody understands what he's saying with this look on his face. And here's the meme. Breaking news, fully vaccinated people can venture outdoors without masks, according to updated CDC guidance. And of course, I'm doing this down in Florida. Y'all wearing masks outside, Stacey?
I'm not, but I do often see, John, I'll be sitting at the light and I'll see someone stroll by in a full suit with a mask on, walking by themselves in the bright, sunny day.
So weird to watch the speech this week. Erin, all right, let's go to your meme. You have a little Jill Biden for us, the first lady. Oh, looks like she had a little too much wine. I did like her dress though, but yeah, it was a little, it was a snooze-worthy speech.
You know, it's meme o'clock somewhere, team. It's meme o'clock somewhere. And by the way, I like the dress too, but it looked like it was 4 sizes too big. I mean, I'm not criticizing the doctor. Who would ever criticize the great doctor? Her dress was too big. The speech was too boring. So she had to have a few sips of the wine and take a little snoozy. It's all right. No problem for the doctor. She's entitled to a break.
Yeah.